I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be very, very blunt with you guys and very vulnerable, if you don't mind, for a second. How do I feel? I feel terrible. I feel very, very sad about that tournament and that performance. And the crazy part was, I have never experienced that before, at least in my modern career. You might say, oh, it's just one tournament. You know, that happens and stuff, but you know, the point was that I was the guy who never had that one tournament. Does that make sense? Like, that was my thing. Like, me missing a top 8 was like a big deal, and then like me, like it was so bad that I skipped over 13th, skipped over 17th, skipped over 25th. In fact, it was such a superlative. People were talking more about that than Cody winning. It's crazy. So I started thinking about it. And I was like rationalizing it and trying to understand where it went there. But listen, there's something I do want to say, because it's important for me to say this. I always look at anything, as great as winning Genesis, as terrible as, you know, my worst performance in my entire career. Anything in my life that happened to my career, in my relationships or friendships, whether it's good or bad, after it happens, before I go to sleep, I think about it and I ask myself, not why did it happen, but rather, now that this happened, what does that give me? Now that I paid a certain price for something, what do I get now? I rationalize it in different ways, and part of me was thinking I should go live tonight to talk about failure in case someone else is currently experiencing failure at what they're doing. I don't know, there's 300 odd of you in here. I imagine one of you is going through something shitty in terms of not being as good at something as what you want it to be. And maybe me going live right now, shamefully, feeling humiliated and despondent, and honestly, like I let a lot of people down, including Team Liquid. You know, I don't take it for granted that I'm lucky enough to have a sponsor that, you know, flies me out to an event and covers my hotel at least a few times a year. I take that very seriously. To not even be able to wear my jersey in top 8, and then for the only saving grace being that I won doubles with one of my best friends, which is a great feeling, for that to not even be on mainstream. It's like, it definitely hurts, but like, obviously you're not in control of that. But I will say this. Even this late, even when you think you're a master of your craft, and you're the best in the building, or you're the best in your group, or you're the best in your city or your state at something, even if it's competitive, if it's school or work, or you're grinding towards a promotion, you're trying to get to that very top spot, and you think you know everything, you think you got it all figured out, you're like, yeah, I'm in my stride, you know, whatever the opposite of imposter syndrome is. Days like this will still happen, even to the most consistent, best people in the world. And you know what? Not only will they happen, they have to happen. I'm realizing this is a necessary part of being great at something. And it might sound really, really stupid. You need to do this. Do you guys remember, like, when I was doing my warm-ups for this week, right? And I entered a Waddle Wednesday or a Meow Weekly. I lost to Salt and J-Chew. Or I was playing ranked. I was doing my usual practice. And then every time I would finish, I would say, one day closer to retirement. Thank God I'm done with that now. I can finally stop playing. And I realized I was hating Melee, dude. I was doing my regular practice. I was doing the exact same thing that I did leading into Genesis. I was playing the same amount of time, but I wasn't enjoying it. I was hating it. I was hating every second of it. And at the after party, Cody walks up to me and he said, "You need to have fun playing Melee the way you used to. Because if you don't, you're gonna play like shit. If you're gonna hate the game, what motivation is there for you to try hard if you know winning or losing is gonna make you unhappy?" And I really thought about that. I'm always like, why the f am I doing this? It is my job, right? It is like on the list of things that I have to do to do my career. It's part of it, right? And I was feeling pressured in a lot of ways, you know? Mario Kart. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be very, very blunt with you guys and very vulnerable, if you don't mind for a second. That's why I have a drink here. But everything kind of got to me. You know, I judge myself based upon my success. I judge myself based upon my placings, which I really shouldn't do, but I do. I judge myself based on this number right here. Alright? This number to me, and I really shouldn't, but this number right here shows me how relevant I am, in a sense, or how worth it I am to watch or do something. Or this number right here. And sometimes that number has been really, really big, and sometimes it's gotten small. And I look at it and I judge myself on it, and I think, well, wait a minute, my results aren't high enough, I need to play more Melee. Wait, my stream numbers aren't good enough, I need to focus more on content. And you do it all left and right. And sometimes you win one, and it makes the other one do better. If I have a great stream, I'm in a good mood, I play better Melee. Right? If I have a great tournament, I'm in a great mood, I have a better stream. You know, one begets the other. And unfortunately, if one begets the other, that means doing badly in one probably does badly in the other, right? And it's tasking. It's a big ask to do it, but the reason I do it is because there's very few people that probably can do it. But getting back to the point of what I was saying with failure, I truly do believe that anyone who's like very, very good at what they do, this could be anything again, academics, work, sports, anything competitive, or anything at all, that you can be better than one person, or worse than the other person. Like when you see the best of the best people, there is a 0% chance that those people got to where they did without having their own tipped off 16 moment, right? There's a 0% chance that Jordan or Brady or Messi or Faker or Joey Chestnut didn't have their own tipped off 16. Cause you gotta have that stain, that smudge right there in your rear view mirror. You need to have it, that way you know where you came from, right? If it's too clear, you're not gonna change anything, are you? And that's what it was. It was a... Even in 2015, when I was like doing well, but top 5, and I would lose to the other 5 gods, or the other 4 or the 5 gods every single time, I'd lose, and then I was like, well, I need help. Now I know that I need coaching. Now that I know I need to change something. This right here is a turning point, and I'd much rather get 33rd at Tipped Off than 33rd at Genesis, right? I'd rather get 33rd at Tipped Off than 33rd at a very important tournament coming up called Supernova. Because I have these records in my heart that I take pride in still. And yeah, maybe the streak is done. Maybe the consistency streak is also now a thing of the past. I don't even know, but the one thing I still do have was that when I won EVO 2016, it was the biggest Melee tournament ever. And I play a lot better when there's something to chase, whether it's a giant prize pool or some accolade. When there's pressure on me to perform based upon the looks of my peers, that's worse. But I realize now, I've had nightmares about the moment, right? Like, will this bad tournament ever happen? Will I, you know, enter top 32 and lose? I didn't do that. I lost round 1 of top 128. Like, it was really, really bad. So, or round 2, I don't know, whatever it was. I guess top 96. So now that I've experienced it, it's like I don't have to fear it anymore. Do you remember when I got 9th last year at Tipped Off and the top 8 streak was done, and then I did a bait tweet to see who would kick me when I was down, and I blocked everyone who did that. And I was like, okay, now that we're done with this stupid ass streak, I can focus on winning now. And the win eventually came. It eventually came. Took 6 more months, but eventually came. Here's the idea that I have. I do like, after a very bad showing, remembering what it's like to win again. Yeah. And I had an idea called the green headband, where I was gonna put a headband on and attach a GoPro to it, and you just watch my experience. Can you imagine watching an entire experience, 24 hours of me in a tournament, and it's just there the entire time? No one's ever done that before. No one's ever done that. And you see my perspective sitting on the main stage. This is the way I was thinking about it, because I have to figure out how to really enjoy this shit again. Enjoy not even the tournament, but enjoy the grind of it too, and do it all as well, and make it all have synergy. Everything has synergy with my stream. That if I can do that, then we're good to go. If I can do that, then we're good to go. We're Gucci. On top of that too, I have missed hosting online Melee tournaments. You know, to-go boxes, whatever you want to call them. I've really, really missed doing it. So maybe we do a to-go box and we throw in a prize pool, right? And maybe we do it every week to really, really get myself back into the mix. My point is, by making this kind of content, I want to make it seamless, right? Where just by being somewhere IRL and having this green headband idea where you can literally click my stream. Could you imagine me popping off and you get for the first time ever pop off POV? Could you imagine? And you can watch the CRT as I play like that. It would be really, really cool, and no one's ever done that before. And it might be time. It might be time to marry this. And then imagine it pops off, like the stream idea goes really, really well, and I continue doing it at Supernova, and then you can watch the main stream while you watch the Hbox POV. You know what I mean? And then you can watch my pools matches too, for anything else too. I don't know. I think it would be a genius idea. I would just need to turn it off when I go take a shit or something. But like, apart from that, I have to make sure I don't, like, I gotta make sure I leave that not there. But apart from that, like, I just gotta make sure I remember that I'm live constantly and go from there. But I don't know. I really do think that would be something really, like, remarkable, right? Sometimes I worry about doing, like, IRLs at home or whatever because of, like, oh, what if someone figures out, like, where I'm living or staying, where I'm at? But if I'm at a tournament, everyone already knows I'm at a tournament. Like, what? Like, it's, like, right there. And then imagine the shorts we could get off of that? POV, you're a pro Smash player? I don't know, man. It just, something about that would be really, really cool. It's worth a shot, I think. I think it's worth a shot. First thing we're gonna do, of course, is watch my match versus Maelstrom, and then Nikki. So let's go ahead and start with that. Why did I get grabbed? Oh. Anyway, why am I just back airing a fox in place at 27% or 20%? He just crouch counts and grabs. Okay. This is the highest quality we get here. It's the quad stream. Okay, that was a free grab. Okay. That's fine, I got the kill there. Okay, that's fine too. I think I would have just lit if I just held right. I have a conspiracy theory that someone fucked. You know when they added in like UCF and they added in like the wobbling patch or whatever. I have a fucked up theory that someone went into the code of the game and made the SDI on hits different. They patched SDI somehow, and they made it extremely harder to SDI. Cause I used to hit these all the time. That's one of the mysteries of the world I'm never gonna understand. Like, I legitimately used to hit these all the time. At least like 25%, right? Something's just weird, man. I can't hit a single one, dude. Like 1 out of like 15 I hit now. I just died. And here I'm just panicking. Just got... Yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. And then you know, I've had bad game ones before. I'm just like, all right, whatever, go Dreamland. I'm just trying to understand. They got the score wrong too because they weren't used to me losing. Bear. Just dog shit. How did he grab me? shit, where was it? Oh, where'd it go? Rare footage of me hitting a fucking SDI. So this is game 3. This is 1-1. That's good. I'm at 96. Fucking dumbass rock stage. I'm just gonna fast forward because... Grab. You wouldn't think I lose this shit, right? You wouldn't think. Alright, I'm doing better back airs too. I'm on the ground, I'm pancaking. This is fine, I'm up. Break out the grab, fair, bear. I hate this fucking character so much, dude. Okay. Also, I inputted forward throw there, it did down throw. Isn't that funny? I love fobs. This is the easiest forward throw ever. I had to go forward, I went down. Alright, man, we don't roll out there. Well, roll out because of the grass stage, but he just caught it, so I was like, whatever. Fair. For some reason, it jumps. I'm just gonna fucking cringe really hard. Ah! Just fucking grab! Just grab, you dumb motherfucking god fucking damn it. It's so, I hate watching this shit, dude. It's a fucking free win. And then this fucking cancer again. Beluga, I know you mean well, but never ever say that to me ever again. Never say 33rd was pretty good. Unless you're trolling. Just never, in a million years, never say it to me again. It's like telling me, oh yeah, prostate cancer is not too bad. Oh, you lost, oh, you got shot in the head, you'll be fine. Oh, you drank bleach, you'll be okay. That's what it sounds like to me. It's like what are you talking about? No, it's not just bad. It's the worst. It's the worst showing I've ever had. All right. So now I'm starting to camp a little bit. Rare footage of me hitting an SDI. Wow. National Geographic. What the fuck happened here? Okay, no jumps. Fox is cool. Okay, I'm up again. I feel like throwing up. Just, you know. Wow, I wonder what I should do here before he jumps. Maybe I should grab. Did he fucking take like 4 stocks off me just because I'm burying him before 35 on the ground? And he just crouch cancels up smashes? That's game, I think, right? Well, that was cringe.